Hello everyone and welcome. For this video I'll demonstrate two skills you will need for one of this module's assignments. These two skills are concatenation, where you combine two text strings, and converting a number to a text string. I have Bob here to help me, who will help me demonstrate these two skills. I will just note that Alice insists on putting some of the pop-up menus off the camera. You should be familiar with these menus from Animal Quiz, and I will name them out as they come up. First, let's discuss concatenation. This is the fancy word for putting two text strings together. To demonstrate concatenation, I will use a simple program that asks you your name and greets you by name. Okay, first I will do is I'll define a string variable called greeting and set it to hello world. Okay, create new variable, greeting. I want it to be a string, and I will set it to hello world. And I'm doing it. You can go back and do this. I'm just doing this all in one shot because it's easier. Okay, hello world. Can't type today, but that's okay. Okay, we have the greeting. Okay, I will then have Bob say hello world. By the way, the first program that many programmers write when learning a new language is similar to this program and is known as the hello world program. I will increase the display time so that we can examine the output more closely. Let me go ahead and do that right off the bat. Okay, let's find Bob. Okay, we want Bob to say something. Okay, and it allows me to select greeting. I want to increase the duration. Duration's in the pop-up menu, and one of the defaults is 2 seconds. That's probably enough. Okay, so let's run it now and see what happens. Now it's going to pop and it's going to run off camera. I'm going to stop it. Then I'll drag it over here where you can see it. Okay, let's restart. Okay, and he says hello world. Alright, so far so good. Let's make this a little more personal. First, let me remove world. Okay, and notice that I removed the space between the two of those. This will be important later on. Hit enter. Okay. I will now define a variable called person name because name is a little generic. I will then ask the user for their name and set the variable to this value. Okay, here we go. Person name. Okay, it's going to be a string. I'm going to let it be the default string because I want to set it to a particular value, and I want the user to do that at runtime. Alright, so now ask the user for a string. If you recall that from Animal Quiz, we'll scroll down and we'll find that. Okay, ask user for a string, and we want to set person name to that. So what we do above Bob, set value, it does allow me to set the person name. Okay, I don't want to set person name to person name. I was just doing that as a placeholder. So what I want to do, I want to ask the user for a string, and I want to put it right where it says person name. It gives me an idea for the question, and I'm going to say, what's your name? Alright. Alright, I'm going to run it. It's going to run off camera. I'm going to cancel it, wait for a little bit, and drag it over here where you can see it. Alright, let's restart. Put my name in. Bob and I are on a first name basis. Okay, but it did say hello Mike because I didn't tell it specifically to put Mike on there. Now you think I'd be able to just kind of drag person name here, but notice it replaces it, it doesn't add it to there. Alright, put it back where it was. Now, to put the two of them together, I got to use a function, and this is a world function, and it's right above the function we had. This is A joined with B, and I'll drop it right onto greeting, and it'll allow me to say, okay, that was A, what is B? Okay, and then notice when you drop it in there, whatever you have in there becomes expression A. You have A joined with B. A is greeting. B is person name. This should work, so let's take a look at it, see what happens. Alright, rerun it. Alright, and here we go. Okay, you notice it looks okay except it's all run together. That's because computers are very, very literate. I did not tell it to put a space between the two, so it did not. So let me fix that by going and putting a space after hello, put enter. I'll rerun it again. Okay, notice that it puts a space there. You say there should be a comma there. Yes, I know, but I'm trying to demonstrate the programming principle here.